The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game has been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, we got a great show for you guys today. We have one and only Seniesa Estrada here. She's here right now, actually, so I don't want to waste any time. We'll bring her in. Seniesa Estrada.
Hi.
What's up, Seniesa? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going great. Great to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. I won't even waste any time. You had that fight with Miranda Atkins, and you knocked her out in like 7 seconds. You wasted no time. Some people loved it. Some people didn't like it so much. How has the whole response been on your end since the knockout?
I mean, as long as Golden Boy Promotions is happy, then I'm happy, and it doesn't matter, what anybody else thinks. It was like I said, the opponents that we wanted and were going after were all world champions and former world champions, but we just couldn't get any opponent that we wanted. And Miranda Atkins was the only one who stepped up, and all I knew was that she was 5-0 with 5 knockouts. Didn't know much about her because there's none of her boxing fights on YouTube, so I didn't really know what to expect. And I went in the ring and I just did what I was supposed to do. I didn't know it was going to happen in 7 seconds. And I spoke to Miranda about it. She messaged me personally, and she was like, I just want to say, she just wanted to thank me for just being so humble about the whole, situation after knocking her out. And she also said that she's very disappointed that people are taking it so negatively. And she said she doesn't want anybody feeling sorry for her because she's a professional fighter. And, even though she might not have the same experience, the same skill level as me, nobody forced her to go in there. She said she did it on her own. She wanted to go in there and fight me. Maybe she was, maybe the bad thing about it was that she's just too brave. And,
yeah.
All the respect to her for stepping up and taking the fight. And I don't know, we were talking too about it, and she's like, you know what, if we were men, I think this would have been totally different. And I've been talking to a lot of female fighters about that, and they're like, why is it bad how is it so bad when you knock somebody out in the first round, but yet there's guys who are mismatched all the time and, knock out their opponents cold, whether it's the first round or another round, against fighters who shouldn't be in there with them and aren't at their skill level. And yet nobody says anything about that. So it's kind of, it made me think. I'm like, yeah, is it because we're women that this is taken negatively? I don't know.
I never thought of it. I never really thought of it that way.
Because
go ahead.
With for example, Ryan Garcia's first round knockouts, they're brutal. The guys are laying on the floor and you think they're dead, and and it's not his fault that his skill level is so high and he's so strong and he's so fast and he ends it so quickly. The guys who are in there with him aren't as skilled as him and aren't as experienced as him. So everybody, he goes into the fight, everyone knows already what's going to happen. Oh, he's going to whip his ass. He's going to knock him out for sure. But yet it's okay if he does that. How is it not okay if I do that, And I don't get it, but
it's even even a guy like Deontay Wilder. He didn't fight the best people his first 20 fights. He fought some pretty overmatched opposition, and I've seen him get passes from a lot of people in boxing. So I could definitely see where you're coming from, but I didn't really think of it that way. But you do bring up a good point about how maybe the criticism might be a bit harsh because you guys are women.
Right.
Yeah. You were supposed to fight Jackie Calvo, and that would have been a good test for you. Is that still a fight that you want, that you're looking for?
Well, I mean, now that I'm past the first fight, coming back after quarantine and all that, the fights that we want are just world champions. So it would have been a great fight with Jackie. That's the fight that I was excited about because she's a quality good opponent. But because it didn't end up happening, we want to continue to move forward with our other plans, which is fighting Annabelle Ortiz for the 105 WBA title and then also hopefully after that with Senia Gomez for the 108-pound WBC title. So definitely just moving forward, just those world championship fights that I want is what we're looking at.
Yeah, the Seniesa Gomez fight I think would be ideal because like you mean from what I've seen, because I've been following you for quite some time, 108 seems to be your best weight.
Yeah, definitely 108 and 105. Those are my natural weight classes. You know, fighting at 112. I had to fight at 112.
I remember.
And even girls that were a lot bigger, bigger than 112. You know, in the beginning of my career and stuff, just because I didn't have a promoter and I couldn't be picky with opponents because, you know, I didn't have a promoter, so there was no budget for me. You know, we had to keep it like cheap. Whatever opponent we can get, then that's who I was going to fight. And I would accept those fights because I wanted to fight, and I was already inactive as it is. I was fighting like every 7-8 months. So it was kind of like a take it or leave it thing with a lot of my opponents. So a lot of times I would take the fights at 112 or even heavier. But now being with Golden Boy Promotions, I'm able to fight at the weight class that I should be at, and my natural weight class, which is 108 pounds, 105. And I fought Merlin at 112 pounds, but that's because I had to fight her there because she wouldn't go any lower. So in order to make the fight happen, we had to fight at 112. And yeah, I was walking around eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner all week. I ate breakfast and lunch.
Must be nice.
Yeah, just to stay like at 112, 111. But I don't like it. You know, I feel like, you know, I train so hard and to have to like eat and stuff myself just to maintain a certain weight. I don't feel good training like that or sparring like that or stepping into the ring like that.
Yeah, you probably feel like real sluggish. Like you just feel bloated and you want to go take a nap or something, sleep the weight off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm kind of gonna be all over the place with the interview because I wrote everything down. So like we might go from here to here. Okay. But I saw recently you finished some children's books. You know how?
Yeah.
What are the children's books about?
Yeah. So basically, I've been writing these stories for about a few years now. It's something that I've always been passionate about. Like writing is something that comes so easy for me and something that I've always loved to do. And, you know, I wanted to start off writing a book, but I wanted to make it, you know, something very simple and easy to write at first until I, you know, get the hang of it and see how the children's book goes. But yeah, I finished about 4 of them, 4 stories, and they're all just about, you know, dreams and encouragement and a lesson, whether it's a life lesson or, you know, any type of lesson for kids. So like, yeah, I'm excited about it.
How long are the books?
They're about 20 to 30 pages. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm working on the book too, so it's like it's interesting to hear somebody else talk about they finished the book. Yeah, mine's like 65 pages right now.
Oh wow. Yeah, some of my stories were too long and too many words and too many big words, so I had to kind of like, you know, the age category that I'm going for is like ages 4 to like 10, so I had to kind of like, the hard part was to kind of
dumb it down, kind
change
of.
The words. Yeah, exactly, and change the words that I'm saying and not make it so long. So you know, just keep it like sweet and simple and to the point. So yeah, I'm kind of learning how to do that with the children's books.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. I might have to get me a copy just to see.
Yeah, definitely. I got you.
Yeah. I also saw on your Instagram you posted you were doing some like community work. You did this thing called Operation Progress. You were like going to like the Watts Housing Project. Like, what was that all about? Just for the people out there.
Yeah, it's an amazing program. So I'm friends with Lieutenant Mike Bland, and he works for LAPD, and he works with these group of officers who helped start this program called Operations Progress, and it's basically a program that helps kids in the Watts community. It's like an after-school program where they help them, you know, keep up their grades and get them ready for. They make sure that their grades are up and that they're staying out of trouble, and they send them off to whether it's a boarding school for high school or send them off to college, and you know everything's paid for. So it's an amazing program, and I went to Watts, and this amateur fighter named Marilyn. Very good fighter, good family, good girl, very smart, and she's born and raised in Watts. And it's just driving through Watts, we went on a ride along, and with all the 3 different housing projects, there's 3 different blood.
Hello?
The different things that she goes through every day. Like, she can't even, her and her dad would go out back to the basketball courts that are in the projects and work out because their gym is closed. But
Yeah.
Because the gang members are out there, they make her go back inside and she can't train, or there's just so many little things that she goes through living in the Watts projects. But she's 14 now, so she'll be starting her high school freshman year in Colorado at a boarding school, and she'll spend all of her high school years there, and she'll be training close. She'll be at the Olympic Training Center right by there, so she'll be able to go train there. And then her sister's going to TCU for college, so it's all because
That's awesome.
of those amazing group of officers. It's incredible.
Yo, Seniesa, I think you're freezing up on me. I don't know if it's me or if it's her.
But don't defund all of them because so many great. What was that?
I'm saying I think you kind of like cut out there.
Can you hear me?
You cut out. I can hear you now. You're good.
I said I know the whole defund police thing is going on.
Yeah. That defund police thing is a bit radical.
These officers because man, there's so many great cops out there that are making a difference that people don't hear about and don't see, So it was great. That program's awesome, and I'm hoping to maybe stay involved and bring it over to like East LA in the area that I grew up in.
Yeah, that's dope to see, because I live in the Miami area, and even being from like Miami, even I know about Watts. Like, I know Watts has a reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watts has a crazy reputation. I know. Also, I was reading like when you were a young kid, you used to go to gyms and you spar with like JoJo Diaz.
Yeah, me and JoJo sparred all the time. When I first.
Oh my, she's cutting out. I don't know if it's me.
In LA, whether it was for sparring. I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I don't know if it's me or it's you, but like, it's cutting out.
Yeah, it's cutting out a little bit. I'm not sure if it's me or you either, but yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Walking into every gym in LA when I was a little girl, I would walk into a gym and I was, the only girl in there, and most of the time. Growing up, I was sparring Joseph Diaz, Frankie Gomez, local fighters from LA who are like now world champions or like top prospects. They were all my sparring partners. So yeah, it definitely made me the fighter that I am today. Skilled boys when I was a little girl.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you keep cutting it out, but I like. Hello?
Is it still pausing?
It's like you'll talk and then it cuts out and then I'll catch the end of your statement. I don't know. I'm gonna refresh my window, and maybe you should do the same thing, and then it'll probably work again, because that happens sometimes.
Okay. All right.
All right. My bad, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's me or it's her, but we don't get phased. We gonna push through it. We got Seniesa Estrada here, super bad. She's back. Hopefully better than ever. Let's see. All right, there you are.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right. Is that
yeah,
better?
you mentioned that's better. Yeah. You mentioned that sparring JoJo made you the fighter you are today. You used to go to gyms all around LA and spar the boys and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's crazy to see, like, you walk into a boxing gym in LA and there's like sometimes there's more little girls and women than there is boys and men. So
For
it's
real?
crazy to see. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. That's kind of hard to. I can't like fathom that because like where I'm from, we have a lot of gyms here, but like there's never like even like 2/3 of the girls that there are guys. So kind of crazy. But that goes to show that you're making your mark, you're leaving an impact.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was reading this article, and I think it was in the LA Times. I was reading it last night when I was getting ready for the interview today, and it said that you went to the Social Security office with your mother, and you damn near like slapped some girl because she was looking at you the wrong way.
Yeah. I was like seven.
What happened there?
Got into a fight there. Started fighting over something, and then we ended up getting into a fist fight. So, yeah, I was always fighting when I was little.
Yeah, but her birthday parties, the Social Security office, like it didn't matter. Anywhere, anybody can get it anywhere with Seniesa. Hello?
I would go to like a family. My brother would have me fight with his friends' sisters, and he'll bet money. He'll be like, "Oh, I bet you $5 that my sister can beat up your sister," and then I would just be standing there like, "What?" And then I would be like forced to fight for the $5.
Dang. So it got pretty serious at the birthday parties.
Oh yeah, it was serious.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I know you're like this is a bit off topic, but I know like from following you on Instagram for all these years and just following you in general, I know you're like big on pizza. You're big on pizza.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, yeah. You might not know this about me, but I used to be a pizza man for like 3 years
Oh
where I
wow,
live.
awesome.
Yeah. You like pineapples in your pizza?
I do, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Do you? No.
Nah, I can't do
I
it.
know people
can't do it.
either love that or they hate it.
Yeah, like I knew one guy who used to come in and he used to get pineapples, black olives, anchovies, and I think peppers or something, like just a really weird combination of things. Hello?
I stick to just like pepperoni or pineapple.
Yeah.
It froze again.
Yeah, it froze. Damn. I'm getting frustrated. We'll do. Yo, Sneesa.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you say you can stick with the pepperonis, right, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What's the best pizza spot in LA?
Best pizza spot in LA? Oh man, there's a lot of them. I know like a little like smaller like family owned type of businesses that have great pizza. But my favorite is Shakey's Pizza. So
Shakey's?
I believe those are only in Yeah, I think so. They're only in Southern California to be exact. I think the very first one was but now they're all in Southern California. They're really good, and they have great chicken. Have mojos. Do you know what mojos are?
Do I know what is?
Do you know what mojos?
Mojos? Nah, we don't got that over here.
No. Okay. Well, Shakey's has that. They're like okay, like a whole potato, and you slice it thinly, and then they fry the potatoes. So it's it's kind of like a circle or oval shaped like curly fry. That's kind of what it tastes like.
Okay.
So good.
And they just put it on the pizza?
No, you just eat it it's like fries. You eat it like with ketchup or whatever. But yeah, I put it on the pizza though.
I'm gonna have to try that when I go out there next time.
Time you're here, let me know. I'll take you out to.
Okay, for sure, absolutely. Yeah, because I haven't gone to LA since I saw you fight Nancy Franco. Because that's the only time I ever met you in person was when you fought Nancy Franco.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was a great fight. That was in the what Gonzalez Quadras undercard.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. That was like one of the fights where I said, you know what, like I already knew you. I think you fought like maybe like once or twice before then, but when I saw that fight, I was like, man, Seniesa, I think this girl might be something. Like you stood out from the other women's boxers I'd seen, prior to that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You told me you were shooting a movie when I texted you. When I texted you the other day, you said you were shooting a movie. What movie are you shooting? Like what's in the works?
It was a role in my first movie. It was cool. It's I can't say much about it. I don't think.
Okay.
But
I don't want you to get sued. So if you can't talk about it, don't talk about it.
Boxing. I don't want to get in trouble. It's a boxing movie though.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You said it was a boxing movie. Hello?
I'm sorry, froze again. Okay. What'd you say?
I'm saying you said it was a boxing movie.
I can hear you now. And I play a fighter. I'm excited for everyone to see it. It's a really cool movie. So, yeah, first role in a movie. So I was happy about that, and looking forward to doing some more for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Should be a lot of fun. I know one of your really good friends was Frankie Gomez.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to Frankie Gomez? He was here and then he just left.
You said, I'm sorry. Can you say it again?
I said, what happened to Frankie Gomez? He was here and he just left. Like nobody knows where he went.
Yeah, he just man, he started boxing when he was like 4 or 5 years old. For it, that's really the best way I can explain it.
Yeah. Now he was a real promising fighter. Like I really think he had a chance to go far in his career. So it was unfortunate. But I remember your dad. It was actually your dad. Your dad posts a lot of. Your dad posts a lot of old clips of you, and I remember seeing there was one clip where you guys I think were on a couch somewhere, and you were like little kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were like brother and sister growing up, and like a lot of people don't really understand what it's like to dedicate and discipline yourself in boxing for so long.
Yeah.
You know, like what we go through, what we sacrifice. And I think like if people boxing, it's just you can't dedicate yourself and diet and train hard every day and be focused when you don't really want to do it. It's not going to work out, and that's just simply what happened to him.
Yeah, boxing takes much from you, like spiritually and mentally, and like I have so much respect for fighters because like I never I obviously turned pro. I went through fights, but I sparred a lot of rounds here where I live. Just even that small understanding is like, wow, you guys go on TV and you got to fight in front of these people. I really respect you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Absolutely. I saw your dad and you got picture recently of you in front of the Kobe Bryant, one of the Kobe Bryant murals in Los Angeles. And I know you're a big Lakers and Dodgers fan, but what did Kobe Bryant mean to you, if he meant anything?
Oh man, meant everything. I remember, sitting in front of the TV and with my brothers and my mom yelling at the TV every championship game or every playoff game. So growing up, he was just like freaking idol superhero. But the one thing that like I really admired about him the most was his mentality and his heart to play through anything, through any injury. Um, yeah, just mentally, he just couldn't be broken, and that's what I really loved about him the most. So that's something that I always have carried with me from the
Yeah,
very first time I saw him play basketball.
he was just really resilient. Like he was extremely resilient. That's what I admired about him. You there?
I'm here, yeah, man. It just
Okay.
keeps cutting off though.
It keeps cutting out, but we're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna make it do what it do. You I never realized this because I never realized this at all. But like your middle name is Carmen. I never knew your middle name was Carmen. Why is your middle name Carmen?
Oh, because that's my grandma. Did you hear me?
Nah, what did you say?
Oh, I said because that's my grandma's first name.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. My grandma's actually in the hospital with COVID right now.
Oh snap!
So
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll keep her in our prayers.
thank you.
Absolutely, yeah. This COVID thing's got the whole world stuff.
Yeah, it's a serious thing. It's crazy.
Yeah. How's your relationship with your dad these days?
What was that?
How is your relationship with your father these days? It seems like it's pretty good.
It's great to see. Like, okay, we're back. Yeah, it's great to finally be able to, both of us live out the goals that we had set for myself since I was a little girl. So, um, yeah, it's great to have him there with me through all these moments, and we still got a long way to go. So.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot more big fights to be made in your career and with him in your corner. So it's gonna be I'm sure for you it's gonna be an amazing journey. You there?
Back, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, are you a fan of country music?
I am, yes.
Yeah, because I saw that you listened to what was that guy's name? I think it's Billy Currington. You posted it on your story.
Yeah, I would love to. I want to go to Tennessee for like a country concert or country music festival. That would be awesome.
That'd be sick. I know, like where I live in South Florida, we have I think it's called Chili Cook Off. It's like a big country music festival they have every year here. It's a big
Oh,
deal.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. I never gone to it. I never gone to it, but I always hear like it's like the best thing.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah. I wanted to get your take on just some, of the big fights in boxing. I know. What do you think about Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder in their third fight? Like, who are you picking in that fight and why?
Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is my current favorite heavyweight. So, yeah, I hope he gets the win for sure.
Why is he your favorite?
I love Tyson Fury. He's been my fight years back, and he just always stuck. Yeah, he just always stuck out to me. He's always been my favorite. And then especially after like hearing his story and seeing all the things that he went through, and then him coming back, makes me just like him even more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got Fury too. He's probably my favorite heavyweight. He's my favorite heavyweight as well. I love Fury. I think he's been a great asset to boxing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. He's a breath of
What
fresh
about
air for sure.
absolutely? What about Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko?
Ooh, that's gonna be a really, really good one. But I really like Lopez a lot, so I would have to go with Lopez for sure.
Okay, man. Me and you in our agreement. I got
Yeah, I
Teofimo
think.
Lopez.
I love his style. He's very explosive, and I think he could. If you give Lomachenko problems.
Yeah, you cut out.
All right, I'm here.
Yeah. You said he gave Lomachenko problems.
Yeah, I think so, and he has the power too. So
Absolutely. What
I think
about
they both have to be pretty popular.
yeah? What about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence?
That's a good one. I would have to say Crawford. Yeah, but they're pretty similar in style.
They're similar in styles. So apparently they're similar in styles.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Very similar in style, but I have to go with Crawford on that one.
Okay. Well, Seniesa, I'm probably gonna wrap it up because it keeps cutting out. But any message to the boxing world?
Man, sorry, I don't know if it's me or you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it might be you because like I'm watching it on my phone because I have my phone right here and like you're the one that's freezing up. I don't think it's me.
But and I'm like sitting right next to my Wi-Fi box too, just to make sure I'm close to it.
Damn. Yeah, we might
yeah,
gotta.
that's okay. We can do it again whenever,
We might.
or even
We might.
like on the phone.
Yeah, I might just have to do it on the phone.
Yeah, we can do that anytime.
Yeah.
Just let me know. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm actually. Can we do it after this is over?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just call you.
Okay. All right.
All right, Sneesa. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
All right.
All right. I don't know how to get out of here now.
I'll end it.
Okay.